The Stoic approach to attracting the right partner. Ancient wisdom for love and relationships. Quietly returning to yourself. Why do we keep chasing people who aren't right for us? Because we don't understand ourselves. In today's world, love is often treated like a game of conquest. We think that if we're attractive enough, interesting enough, or successful enough, others will be drawn to us. But Stoicism teaches the opposite. To attract the right person, first, become the person who deserves them. Epictetus once said, "If you want to be loved, love yourself in a disciplined way." This self-love is not indulgence, but inner cultivation. It's the ability to live peacefully, even when alone. It's the serenity that comes from understanding, self-control, and gratitude. In this video, we won't discuss dating tactics or tricks to impress. We'll go deeper, to the very root of what makes a person truly attractive. Not because they're trying, but because they simply are. Whole, calm, and free. Part 1. Seeking from within. Stoicism begins with a simple principle. Happiness doesn't come from the outside world, but from how we respond to it. When it comes to love, this is especially true. Many seek love to fill a void, a lack, a loneliness, a sense of being incomplete. But that's the beginning of dependency. The Stoic does not seek love as a reward. They train themselves to live fully, and then let love come as a natural result. As Marcus Aurelius once wrote, "Nothing is more beautiful than a tranquil soul." You might ask yourself, if no one ever loved me, could I still live a meaningful life? If the answer is yes, then you're ready to love. Someone who lives richly from within does not love to be rescued. They love to give, to grow together. They don't need someone to make them happy, because happiness is already their way of being. And that is the most deeply attractive thing. Not appearance, not wit, but presence, steady and gentle, like a clear stream. Part 2. Don't settle for less than what's worthy. Marcus Aurelius once wrote, "You deserve what you often think about." If you often think you're not good enough, that you should accept a half-hearted relationship, then that's what you'll live with. The Stoic is not a perfectionist, but they live by principles. They live by values, and thus they are not easily drawn into shallow, toxic, or dishonest relationships. When you establish standards, not through words, but through the way you live, you naturally filter out those who do not respect that. You don't need to try everyone, you just need to live authentically. A worthy question: if I weren't afraid of being alone, who would I choose? The Stoic does not fear solitude. They know worse than being alone is losing yourself in the wrong relationship. They are patient. They know that what is worthy takes time, and what comes too fast may not endure. Part 3. Let go of controlling outcomes. Stoicism teaches, we cannot control what others think, only our own response. You cannot make someone love you. You cannot control their emotions, choices, or past. But you can love freely, without possession, without demand. Epictetus once said, "If something leaves you, let it go, for it was never truly yours." One of the highest expressions of love is knowing when to let go, not clinging, not manipulating. That silence is not coldness, but inner strength. When you love someone without needing them to love you back, you offer freedom. And that is often the very thing that makes you most lovable. Part 4. Become the person you want to love. Instead of endlessly searching for the ideal partner, pause and ask, who is that person? Maybe you want someone intelligent, calm, honest, a good listener, kind. Have you lived that way yourself? The Stoic doesn't wait for goodness to come from others first. They begin by becoming that. Seneca once wrote, "The best way to live is in such a way that others see you and wish to live like you." Focus on becoming the person you want to walk beside, and you will naturally attract those on the same frequency. Love is not a search, it is resonance. And resonance only occurs when two souls are clear enough to recognize one another. Part 5. Recognizing falsehood and self-destruction. Love without clarity can become an addiction. Many get caught in intense but irrational relationships. Emotional highs, sweet words, impulsive actions. They create illusions. But Stoicism teaches you to see what is real. The Stoic does not let emotion overpower clarity. They ask, is this relationship helping me become a better person, or is it making me lose myself? Seneca once said, if you are with someone who cannot be at peace with themselves, you will never be at peace either. Have the courage to walk away from places where the light has faded. That is not failure, it is self-respect. Part 6. Love as a spiritual practice. True love is a place for practice. Like Marcus Aurelius with his wife, he didn't write romantic poetry, but expressed gratitude, because she helped him live better, calmer, more kindly. Love is a chance to practice patience, compassion, listening, service. The Stoic doesn't love to fill a void, but to evolve together. Not to possess one another, but to walk side by side. Every day together is a chance to live more in line with your values, in the presence of the other. Part 7. Accepting fate and freedom. Amor fati. Love your fate. If you love someone and they don't feel the same, love that too. If you're alone, love that too. Because each moment is part of the path you must walk to become who you are. The Stoic doesn't resist. They know. Love comes and goes like the wind. They don't grasp. They don't fight. They welcome. And that serenity creates a quiet, undeniable power. No one can resist someone who needs nothing, but has everything from within. Conclusion: you are the one you're seeking. True love is not the result of a search, but the reward of a journey of growth. The Stoic doesn't strive to be loved. They live to be worthy of love and to radiate it, whether returned or not. Live as if you already are the person you want to love. Walk each day as if you are preparing to meet a beautiful soul, by becoming a beautiful soul. When you are whole, steady, and free, love doesn't need to be found. It will recognize you and walk toward you.